Oh, we go? All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lou Angelwolf, and this is the imho.love show. A little different format tonight. We are taking a different approach to it. I'm doing this program right here at my house. And the studios over there at Tan Talk were wonderful. They're really great people. But I'm trying to make the show more mobile and more portable. And being tied to the radio station was a good thing. We got a lot of promotion out of them, and we're very, very thankful for Lola and everybody, the whole staff over there, Vaughn that worked with us, just fantastic people. And but everything changes, man. That's what the whole theme of the show is about tonight, is these amazing life cycles that just go on. They just continue to go on. The imho.love show, which is, in my humble opinion, .love, started out, we did 81 shows in the old format, and that was with my co-host, Mike Merberg, who is a wonderful, loving man. He has a law practice over in Tampa. It's the disabilityattorney.net. I got so many notes written down here. It was on the other page. Disabilityattorney.net. Mike Merberg, great guy. I mean, personally, just a really good dude, and very, very good at his practice as well. Mike's doing fine. Everything's good with me and Mike. He's one of my best friends in the world. I love him. It's just our schedules started getting too scattered, and he was driving an hour to almost 2 hours sometimes to get to the radio show, and I appreciate his dedication. But his schedule just got too full, and he needs to take a little better care of himself. I told him the other day, I said, dude, you're 64, not 46. And, but big-hearted, good dude. Couldn't ask for a better friend or partner. He's just a great guy. So anyway, it's me, Lou Angelwolf. I'm here in my little casual hangout. Of course, our producer, Kathy McGuire, is here. She's off camera, but pointing stuff and moving stuff around. That's what she does. And the imho.love show, if this is your first time tuning in, in my humble opinion, .love, everything's about love. We have AHA, which is little known facts, sometimes some unreported news, that kind of thing, and HaHa, which is my lifetime as a stand-up comic. I've met a bunch of really funny people, and we like to share that time with them too. So, but tonight, it's a short show tonight. I did not have a lot of prep time, and the idea didn't come together quickly. So I'm still formulating what this is going to be like. I just wanted to say hi because I know we got people that tune in every week, and I can't see the list right now, but thank you everybody that does. So I'll be continuing the show, sometimes with more comedians now. Other times with different type psychics and some astrologers and just some really interesting people. Our friend Beth down at the Ohm Shop, we haven't talked to her in a long time. So we're just going to kind of recap this beautiful cycle, because this show, the imho.love show, came out of the Lutopia show, which I did with Chris Gorgeous for many years. I've been doing a podcast for a very long time, but this imho.love show, that's the show. We've built a nice base, and now we are really going after our biggest audience, and that is people like me and you and regular folks. We're down here on the worker base, and we are noticing levels of frustration that we've never felt before. We're feeling energies that are not used the way we were raised, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, however you are. Most of my audience is older people. But we're noticing things that we never had to deal with before. And it's... and a lot of it, I think, has to do with the amount of electronics that's in our world right now. Just everywhere you go, you're just bombarded by everybody's cell signal. We're all being tracked. They constantly know, and I mean the government or anyone who will pay one of the many facets that sell our information. And I think that's kind of building on us a little bit. I think that energy is stressing some people out. But in my belief, in my thought processes, that whole thing is the ultimate fabrication of the synthetic world. We live in two worlds. We live in the natural world and the synthetic world. In the synthetic world, there is all this electronic communication and internet. Everything's connected, everything's pixelated, everything's got Wi-Fi and signals and frequencies, and it's just this whole chaotic thing that's disturbing the air. It's not the air we're used to. We're used to clearer air now, and you don't even know what kind of disharmonic vibration, is that even a word, that you walk into. Sometimes you'll walk into a room full of angry people and the energy in there is just crazy. But I think what's happening is we don't have that peaceful time. We don't have the quiet time that we had in previous decades. Or maybe it's just us noticing it now more at these ages. But that's the natural world, when you can relax within yourself, do some nice breathing, get yourself centered, and forget about the issues that you're dealing with that day. Because I have suspicions that it's not as much your fault as you might think it is. This disharmonic vibration that we deal with every day, it needs to be tended to. It's a job hazard. And what you need to do, all right, this is in my humble opinion. All this is my opinion. This is collective data that I have and a lifetime of noticing things. Spend more time in nature, in the open air. I know if you're city bound, sometimes that's hard because you're just from building to building to building, and I get it, I understand that. But do make the time. Walk barefoot in the grass. Those kind of real simple things. Go stand in the ocean. Go swim in the ocean. Go get next to a lake. Protect your ears. But get in that element. All those elements are in you. The water is in you, the air is in you, the earth is in you, all the minerals are in you. So go commune with that part of your mineral base, and that's good for you. Sunshine in correct doses is so fantastic for you. So do spend the time in the sunshine. Enhance your natural world is what I'm kind of trying to say. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with my life. I'm trying to enhance my natural world. When I can separate myself from everything else, from things that are man-made or synthetic, monetarily, taxing, all those things that bring you stress, I've been able to separate myself from those things rather handily and find myself seeking the natural world, seeking what is right with me. communicating with. I have so many beautiful friends, and I'm just surrounded by incredible souls everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I deal with a friend, and I can't tell you what a blessing that is in my life. I work at it, you know. You got to work at friendships. But everywhere I go, I deal with a friend. There's no piece of business that I do that those persons aren't my friends as well as I'm their customer, they're my client, whatever. And that's an incredible thing for me. And I'm ever so thankful for that. But that is another example of my life cycle. And here we are starting a new style of podcast. I guess it's not a radio show anymore. I guess it's a podcast. And we're going to be on, of course, Facebook Live we're going to ship it off of this, and then we're going to put it on imho.love, and then it's going to go on YouTube, imho.love YouTube, and then we also put it on BitChute, where it's permanently stored. That's a incredible format if you've not experienced that platform. And we just signed up. We're going to be doing the audio versions on Podbean. So if you don't want to just look at me, which ain't much to see, here we are in my little condominium. Ain't much to look at. But if you just want to hear the words, listen to the voice, capture the spirit, you can do that on Podbean. Podbean, like jelly bean, except pod. Well, folks, this show is going to be a little short. I just wanted to speak my mind and say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please, you're probably my friend on Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook Live. If you have any ideas, if you have any topics that you want me to cover, if you could send me a like. If you're watching the show now, send a like and even a wow every once in a while. Those are nice. If there's anything you want me to cover, you have any questions for Lou, somebody said you should call this the Guru Lou Sessions. And I've had that Guru Lou thing for a while. But it's really nice to be here. Everything is fine. Mike is wonderful. He will be on with me, of course. And I'm going to start having some more guests to sit right in here at the big pine table, and we'll talk, and we'll discuss some things. But to sum everything up, what I was saying, the synthetic world, the natural world, and the static that is above it right now. Do your best to retreat to your natural world. Spend some time there. There's some beautiful meditation music out there. There's some beautiful wind in the trees. There's a flute that maybe you might know how to... The Om Shop has all these cool little flutes that are easy to play. That's the Om Shop down in Sarasota. Fantastic place. Just let your natural existence come to the surface and stop. If you're not doing it now, spend at least one night a week away from the blinking light in your living room. It's loading you up with stuff, man. You know, Michael Bloomberg. I don't know what that operation was just about, but I don't watch television, and I couldn't avoid it. It was everywhere that I went. Some guy actually hopped out of the sewer drain and said, Michael Bloomberg's running for president. So, anyway, but that's over now. He withdrew today because he had a real poor showing. And the reason I close with that is just goes to show you really can't buy friends. Friends are a gift. They're a gift from the Creator Spirit. They're a gift for your life. We're actually very brave souls that come down here to earth and live the human life. In the spirit world, we're actually quite respected. Those of us brave enough to take on a fleshly body and come live in this spirit world so vulnerable with a fleshly body. with a level of emotions that we're the highest grade mammal they made, and we encompass that vessel, that bag of mud that we live in. But the spirit that we live in, it shines every day, and I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to tell you, love is the answer. This is the home of the pacifist riot. It's time for us mellow folks to band together in prayer and meditation and just be loving on each other. Everybody have a great night, a great weekend. It's Wednesday, so yeah, you're in the middle of the week. And we'll take a look at everything. Of course, the website, imho.love. YouTube, imho.love. Facebook, you're already here. And Mike's, it's Darby Ranch CE5 at gmail.com. That's for the CE5 information. So, like we always say, use your head, but trust your gut. It's my privilege to share this time with you. Thank you so much. And have a great night. Get some good sleep. Do some deep breathing. See you around.